Listen up, because this is the secret no hot woman will ever admit. If you don't know this, you'll never get the kind of women you want. But once you do, attraction becomes effortless. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make a woman crave your presence. Confidence is not what you say it is, nor is it what social media tries to sell you. It's not about being loud, aggressive, or dominant in a cartoonish way. True confidence is quiet, unshaken, and effortlessly magnetic. Women sense it before you even open your mouth. It's in your posture, the way you look at them, the way you carry yourself. Confidence is the ability to act without second-guessing, without needing external validation. Most men fake confidence by following scripts or adopting personas they think are attractive, but women see through that instantly. Real confidence comes from knowing who you are, not from trying to be someone else. When you fully own your presence, when you aren't afraid to say what's on your mind, to flirt, to lead, and to express your desires unapologetically, women feel it. They react to it before they even consciously recognize why. Women respond to leadership in a man, not in the sense of control, but in the sense of certainty. They don't want to make all the decisions. They want a man who is sure of himself, who moves through life with purpose, who doesn't hesitate. When you invite a woman somewhere, don't ask, "Where do you want to go?" Tell her, "I know a great place. Let's go." When you're walking down the street with her, guide her lightly by the lower back. Take her hand naturally instead of hesitating and overthinking. This sense of decisiveness is attractive because it allows her to relax into her feminine energy. She doesn't want to be the one in control of everything. She wants a man who can handle himself and handle the moment. Flirting is an art most men misunderstand. It's not about words, it's about energy. It's in the way you hold eye contact just a little too long, in the smirk you give when she teases you, in the way you playfully push her away and pull her back in. Flirting is creating tension, and tension is what fuels attraction. Women crave that push and pull, the sense of uncertainty mixed with excitement. If she knows exactly what's going to happen, if there's no mystery, no challenge, she gets bored. Most men either go too soft, being overly polite, agreeable, and scared to tease, or they go too hard, trying to be overly dominant or aggressive. The balance is in playfulness, in knowing when to challenge her, when to make her chase you a little, when to break the tension, and when to build it back up. Seduction is about pacing. It's about knowing how to escalate in a way that feels natural, not forced. A woman doesn't want to feel like she's being rushed, but she also doesn't want to feel like you're afraid to take things further. Every interaction is a dance, and the key to leading is being attuned to her responses. When you're talking, notice how she reacts. Is she leaning in? Is she mirroring your body language? Is she playing with her hair, biting her lip, looking at your mouth? These are signals that she's into you, and if you ignore them because you're too busy trying to act cool, you lose the moment. Escalation isn't about being aggressive, it's about being aware. When you see these signals, you hold her gaze a little longer, you move a little closer, you let the silence hang for just a moment longer than expected. The space between words, the pauses, the anticipation. That's where attraction builds. Touch is one of the most powerful tools of attraction, yet most men are either too hesitant or too careless with it. If you never initiate touch, you stay in the friend zone. If you do it too soon or too aggressively, you make her uncomfortable. The key is gradual escalation. Start small. A light touch on her arm when you laugh, brushing her hair out of her face in a natural moment, guiding her gently when you're walking together. Physical connection should always feel effortless, as if it just happens, rather than being forced. The more comfortable she becomes with your touch, the more receptive she'll be to deeper levels of intimacy. It's about trust. When a woman trusts your touch, she lets herself sink into the experience with you. Most men struggle with attraction because they've been conditioned to suppress their natural masculine energy. They've been told that desire is wrong, that expressing attraction openly is creepy, that being a man means being passive and waiting for permission. But the truth is, women want a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to express it. This doesn't mean being aggressive or disrespectful. It means being direct, honest, and unashamed of your interest. Women find this incredibly attractive because it takes confidence to own your desire without being needy or insecure about it. Conversations should never be robotic or interview-like. Most guys make the mistake of asking generic questions. What do you do? Where are you from? What are your hobbies? These don't create emotion. Women aren't attracted to information. They're attracted to how you make them feel. Instead of asking predictable questions, make statements, share stories, challenge her a little. If she says she loves traveling, don't just say, "Oh, that's cool." Say, "I bet you're one of those people who takes a million pictures of their food at every cafe they visit." Playfully teasing creates a dynamic. It shifts the energy from logical to emotional, from passive to engaging. Emotional connection is what makes a woman invest in you. Women don't fall for men because of looks alone. They fall for men who make them feel something. When a woman feels understood, when she feels like she can be her true self around you without judgment, she connects with you on a deeper level. This doesn't mean being her therapist or trying to fix her problems. It means being present, listening without trying to impress, making her laugh, making her feel special in a way that other men don't. Being unpredictable keeps attraction alive. Routine kills excitement. If she can predict everything you're going to say and do, she loses interest. Keep her on her toes. Sometimes text her back immediately, sometimes let hours pass. Sometimes be sweet, sometimes be playful and challenging. Never let the energy become monotonous. Attraction thrives on uncertainty, on moments where she's left wondering about you, intrigued by you, excited to see what you'll do next. Sexual chemistry is built long before physical intimacy. It's in the way you speak, the way you look at her, the way you carry yourself. Women decide early on whether they see you as a potential lover or just a friend, and that decision is based on how you make them feel in your presence. If you come across as timid, overly polite, or hesitant, she categorizes you as non-sexual. But if you speak with conviction, if you flirt without fear, if you look at her with the kind of intensity that makes her heart race, she starts to see you differently. The reason most guys struggle isn't because they're unattractive or not interesting enough. It's because they suppress their natural instincts. They hesitate when they should lead. They overthink when they should act. They play it safe when they should take risks. Women don't want a man who needs permission to be himself. They want a man who just is. A man who doesn't seek approval, who doesn't water himself down, who isn't afraid to make his move. Your presence should be felt before you even speak. When you walk into a room, how do you carry yourself? Are you shrinking, trying not to take up space? Or are you grounded, moving with purpose? Women notice these things on a subconscious level. The way you sit, the way you gesture, the way you react to things, these all send signals about who you are. If you fidget, if you avoid eye contact, if you speak too quickly, you communicate nervousness. But if you move slowly, if you hold eye contact, if you let silence sit without rushing to fill it, you communicate confidence. The biggest mistake you can make is trying to win a woman over. Women don't want to be convinced. They want to feel drawn to you naturally. The moment you start chasing, the moment you put her on a pedestal and make her the prize, you lose. Women don't want to be worshipped. They want to be intrigued, challenged, emotionally engaged. The men who succeed effortlessly with women are the ones who let attraction happen instead of trying to force it. Attraction isn't about trying harder. It's about being so naturally grounded in yourself that women can't help but be drawn to you. And the moment you understand this, everything changes.